Hi everyone, this is Alicia Smith with Alicia Smith Designs, and I have a new project share for you. I am participating in Tamika Sending Smiles and her Crafting for a Cause swap. I thought this was an interesting swap. We were to take a cause that has a ribbon, one of like the breast cancer or autism awareness, different kinds of causes and issues that matter to us. Choose one and then decorate a few items in those color schemes. So in my case, I chose purple for pancreatic cancer awareness. I lost my mother to pancreatic cancer several years ago. So I chose purple. And we were to make either a keychain, a dangle, or a beaded pin or pokey tool or something like that. A sequins mix, one awareness-inspired Memdex, 2 packs of 3 embellishments, and package it creatively. And again, that was for Tamika Sending Smiles. And so I really am happy with what I came up with. The embellishments, here are a few of them. So these items were so cute, and I saw them on AliExpress and thought I had to have them. And so, as you know, those of you who follow me, I'm in a use your stash, not to say I haven't been shopping, but I'm in a use your stash mode. So these are those dies, and I'm like, what do you do with those? I don't know, but they really are cute, and I did find a way to incorporate them into my crafting. This heart here is a leftover from my sequins packaging. So I just made this little cute envelope and put some stickers on it, and I used that heart here and then attached them with some floss to that heart there. So those are cute. I like them. And so that's what I was able to create with that die and these hearts. And then my pokey tool, I decided to make a pokey tool, but then also a crafty friend, let me move my junk, sorry. A crafty friend sent me this dangle here with the tassel, and I just added a little lobster clasp and some other little items, and accompanied that with the pokey tool that I made. And then another crafty friend gave me a few of these items. I made this piece and this little pink piece here, and then added all of these together, and thought it turned out cute. And then this paper is Paige Evans. So I'm using a variety of papers actually. Again, still very much in a use your stash busting mode. So I'm combining several things because I don't have a lot of purple. I'm not really into purple like that, but I guess I am now because I have some things I was able to find. So I used a little bit of the Simple Stories I Am collection, a couple items from this Echo Park Solids, the Simple Stories Bunnies and Blooms to get some of that purple. I'm using some Paige Evans here. This is, I think, Splendid, and then some more Simple Stories Bloom embellishments. And then her, then Paige Evans Splendid. I think this is Splendid, which I love this. Very pretty. So using a lot of paper. That's the goal, is to use up my stash. So anyway, back to this swap. A crafty friend of mine a few years ago gave me a lot of these little flowers, and you're like, well, what do I do with the flowers? Well, I decided to turn all of them into 3x3 cards, which makes it really easy to share these items when you are swapping. So there's a 3x3 card in here, and I just have my my little information, and then she can use this. And then made an envelope and giving her that. And then my other set of embellishments, I don't know if I pulled these out, but these are Spellbinders squares, and I have never used them, and I decided this would be a great time. And so again, this color scheme just kind of goes with what I was trying to accomplish with purples. So those turned out really cute. And then I made this little simple bag topper using more of my stash. So this punch here and these scissors here to make that little bag topper. And then I am giving her these stickers here. This bag topper, these flowers, I had a ton of them from a previous swap. So thank you, friend, crafty friend, for that. These are using some of these small talk stickers. And I embossed, I don't know if you can tell that, I embossed the paper using a new Park Lane embossing folder. Really cute. It's going to be in heavy rotation. I really like how it turned out, so I used it there. And then my Memdex is this big old thing here. So this is some of that Paige Evans paper. Here's the use of one of those little tassels. And then this set here, this flower or a bow, came from this Stampin' Up set. And so I like taped all these things together so I could use them. So I used a lot of greenery. There's that bow there. I think this was called Stitched Flowers. Let's see. No, I'm sorry, Pierced Blooms is what this one's called. And I really like it, and I try to keep a collection of flowers and greenery and stuff so that you can just pull it really easily. So that's what I did. So I wanted to use the flowers in my stash, so things that people had already created or that I have already created, and so I just mixed those things up. So the concept is a box or a container full of flowers, and these are all the purples I was trying to work in, and I don't love purple like that to have only purple, so I had to put some pink in there. So Crafty Friends made these flowers here for me, and I put them together and just cut out some greenery to make that work. There's that bow I put together and a tag, and then I stamped that Hello Friend. If you turn it on the back, so this comes out, and I have another stamp here, hoping your day blooms and with happiness. And then a little punch that I have that has a butterfly with brave wings she flies, thinking of my mother there. And these little ribbons here were pink, and I took an alcohol marker and just painted them purple. And here's some information about pancreatic cancer that my swap partner can learn in my swap here. And then I'll put some personal information in here as well, just so she knows. There's my stamp, but just so she knows a little bit about me. And so it kind of goes together like that. So it's big and gaudy, just like I like them. But I thought it turned out really cute for her Memdex. And so all of it then will be packaged in this. And I love how this turned out. So using, again, some more beads from my stash, because when I did a little inventory, my sister's got a lot of beads. So we're using them. And just took some wire and put those on there. And then I was thinking of a box. So this has little feet on it. I did some stitching around. Using some ephemera from that bloom. I made these flowers years ago and just had them in my stash. Here's another one, and that comes from a Stampin' Up collection that when I first got into crafting, paper crafting, I had to have it. Poppy Moments from Stampin' Up. And so it has lots of beautiful things in it. So this piece here I had never used before. I was not really even sure how to use it. So I used it here in this gold and just cut out around it. So what it's supposed to do is imprint your paper and just leave this image in your paper. And so I just cut around it so that I could take it out. There's that big poppy. Those are those pierced blooms. These are some flowers from my stash that I just punched out. These two. This one goes with that one. And so I just put it together. This here, this buckle is something I got from AliExpress. And so I'm starting to just take a picture of the item put together and put it with the die just so that I remember what it's supposed to look like or what it could look like. So I did that and put some glitter here using some metallic gold. On the back, it's just attached very simply with this strap and buckle here. And I love how it turned out. Maybe if I turn it sideways, it'll be easier to see. There's my sticker and then a stamp or another sticker saying handmade. And I love how that turned out. And then, of course, I had to make something for Tamika because that's what we do. A hostess gift for her. And I made her a smaller version, but made a her whole thing a Memdex. So I thought this turned out really cute. This entire piece here, with the exception of the love grows here, except for this sentiment, this was given to me by a crafty friend a few years ago. It was just an entire piece and it was attached to her packaging. And so I took it off and I preserved it. And so I'm like, today's your day, sister. So she's going on the front and it's just a simple box. And I made the handle again. And then I was watching Christian's Crafty Adventures the other day, and she was making paper tassels, and I'm like, I haven't made a paper tassel in a while. So while she was doing her live, I made a couple of these and then attached it to the handle. And then on the inside of hers, of course, she has a couple items that are different. She's got I gave her some information also about pancreatic cancer here. Use some flat backs to just kind of make a semblance of a ribbon. And so she's got some information about it. And then I made a card, and again, another one of those flowers that my crafty friend gave me, some greenery that I have, and then Life is Good is from that Tim Holtz set. This is using some vellum and that embossing folder that I mentioned earlier. And then on the inside, it's very simple. It has my information, and then she can reuse the card. And then I made an envelope to go with it. And then these are some embellishments that I created a while ago, and I'm trying to work through my stash. And so I thought they were springy and summery. And again, very simple bag topper, make today count, using that Tim Holtz sticker book, and a flower from my stash using punches and some of that greenery. Very simple. And then I'm giving her some flowers, and then another very simple. Again, I took that pink ribbon piece and turned them purple. Start each day with a grateful heart comes from Tim Holtz. And then on the back, I gave her some of those ribbons since she was doing the crafting for a cause in general. So that's what they look like originally. So I shared a few of those with her. And in my case, I just took some purple alcohol marker and colored in purple. So that's what's going in hers, and I'm really pleased with how it turned out. And thank you, Tamika, for hosting yet another fun swap, and I hope that my swap partner enjoys it. And thank you all for stopping by. Thank you for subscribing and liking my videos and all the encouraging comments that you all leave. I appreciate it. And I'll see you on the next crafty video.